Hey, everybody out there, it's Steve Furman from the Thrivers 360 Expert Series. And I have my good friend Joe Rojas from Red Sapiens visiting with us.
Woo.
And, I thought maybe, there was a few things I might want to ask you to understand a bit better about what you do, how you do it, and why you do what you do, if you don't mind.
Hey, it sounds awesome. I'm so excited. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming, man. So tell me, Joe, what led you to starting or to getting involved with Red Sapiens?
Well, I started the company about 5-6 years ago after a series of businesses that I ran, right? So, but what led me to start it is that I really got a system that helps sub-$1 million companies grow.
Okay.
And I remember how much that sucked for me when I was a sub-$1 million company and I wanted to help other companies grow.
Sweet. So how do you help them go? What does Red Sapiens actually do?
Well, we work with sub-$1 million companies, and what we do is we help them first create a culture, right? So core values, vision, mission, strategy, and then implement that so that over time they're looking at their data, they're working on their team, they're growing their team, they're training their team. We really set up a plan so that they have what'll occur as an overnight success later, but it's just all those components in the background that take you there.
So I was going to ask you next, what separates you from the competition, but I think you kind of answered it.
Well, it's a lot of hand holding, right? It's what makes us different is that we're not really coaches, we're consultants. So we have people with different areas of expertise, marketing, financial, process management, culture, and then we come in and we really become their team,
Right.
And help them get all those pieces in place so they can grow.
So tell me what are the key issues currently facing your clients that might be of value to other clients that you help solve?
The first one is that they don't have a clear plan. That is the number one issue that we see. Every time we meet a new client, I go, "Where's your 5-year growth plan?" And they're like, "What? What are your values? What's your mission? Who?
You got no goals? What do you mean? You have no goals?
We fix computers. That's what we do." And I'm like, "Yeah, but where do you want to go? Where do you want to be? What's your why? Why are you doing this?" Right? And when you really dig, you find some amazing stuff about them. But it's undistinguished. And so when your plan is undistinguished, you're like a wet paper bag kind of.
Right. I know you work with all companies, but do you specialize in the managed IT space? Is that
I do manage IT, which is my primary client. Then architects and accountants are really we're really strong with those. And then if you're a sub-$1 million company, like I just got off the phone with an amazing graphic designer that has a $250,000 company and wants to grow it to $1 million in the next 18-20 months. And I said, we can help them do that.
Great. So that's really good stuff, man. I appreciate that. So if you need some help with your sub-$1 million company, Joe is your guy at Red Sapiens. How do they reach you, Joe?
They can go to redsapiens.com, or better than that, go to startgrowmanage.com and do the operational maturity assessment and see where your business is and see where you are. We have a really cool radiograph that you can get there.
Awesome.
All right.
Great. I really appreciate your time. Thanks, everybody, for listening to the Thrivers 360 Expert Series. I'm Steve Furman. This is Joe Rojas. And we'll see
I love you, man.
You too.